Smells like chicken. All right, what's up, guys? We're gonna be talking about an addiction in this video. I know some people struggle with addictions, all type of addictions, but in this video we're gonna be talking about the bass addictions. You see it here. So you may be asking yourself, why is it that I just got a new system and in like 2 weeks it doesn't seem as loud as it did when I first got it? We're going to get into that. But first, my name is Jonathan Price, owner and operator of downforsoundshop.com and this YouTube channel, which is two of the fastest growing things in car audio. If you will, hit that subscribe button and enable notifications so you know every time we drop a video, and you'll get it sent to your inbox and you'll be able to check it out first. So we're going to get into this, right? The Basshead addiction is what I'm talking about. I have so many people message me, I can't even begin to tell you how many people message me. Man, I got a new system, sounded awesome for a couple of weeks or a month, and now it's just not enough anymore. It's almost like any other addiction. The first time you get that hit, you're addicted, and every time after that it takes more and more and more to get that same fix, the Basshead fix. You know the feeling that I'm talking about when you're getting a demo and everything's just jiving just right and you're having a great time. When you may be giving a demo to somebody else and they're flipping out over there doing hair tricks and just having a good time. So the time after that, a few demo sessions after that, you might be like, man, it just doesn't sound as loud as it once did. When in all actuality, it probably is just as loud as it once was when you first got it. Maybe even louder if the stuff has broken in. But your ear and your expectations and your addiction has grown to another level, and that's how you know that you're going to be graduating to another system. The question that was brought up was, why does my system, we had this as a comment on a video, why does my system not sound as loud as it once did? And can you ever get a system that's too loud? You can't ever have a system that's too loud, right? So what you have to do is constantly move yourself up on the Basshead game. You're constantly upgrading. If you want to stay in car audio, obviously you can quit at any time if you're a quitter, you know. But if you don't want to quit and you want to keep moving up, you just slow. Most people do it in stages. My system in my Tahoe, it started off with like I think a single 15, and then I went to 3 15s, and then it just kind of worked its way up from there. But so you can tell over the years, this went from something that was very mild to what you see now. It's a crazy over the top 100,000 watt plus build with over 36 door speakers and 36 tweeters, 6 18s, again 100,000 watts, 600 amp hours of lithium power, 5 alternators, all kinds of stuff going on in there. But it didn't start that way. It just slowly transformed into that over the years. So that's what most people do when they get addicted to bass. They start off with something maybe simple. I mean, this is a pretty beefy, this is a new sub that we just got in, the Defbonce Apocalypse DBSA 302. They come in dual 1s and dual 2s. I believe they're rated at 2,000 watts RMS. Very nice subwoofer. Love the basket. True Defbonce design here, wide open. See the voice coil in there looking real nice. We got stitched mid-roll surround to the cone. Love it. But you may start off with something like this, or maybe even something less. You might start off with something like 600 watts or then a single 12 or a single 10, and then next thing you're like, what's the next step for me? You could do like if you had a 10, you can move it to a 12 and double your power. There's a saying that if you want to get twice as loud, you have to get twice as much power and twice as much cone area, or somewhere around that. That's a common saying in the car audio game. When going from a 10 to a 12, you're not just going up 2 inches in cone area. There's a mathematical formula for cone area. You're not just going up 2 inches. Like going from a 10 to a 12, you're gaining a lot, and sometimes it takes 2 10s to make the same output as a single 15 because of the cone area, the way that the cone area works. So don't be that guy. Anyway, so you'd need to move up. Like if you had, say, 1,000 watts in a 10-inch sub, you'd want to go to 2,000 watts in a 12-inch sub, or 2,000 watts in a 15-inch sub, something like that. And then the next one would be like a 4,000 watt amp and an 18-inch sub, or multiple 15s, something like that. So that's how the Basshead addiction, you get hooked on it, and that's what follows. It's just like any other drug, really. Like when you get the first hit, the next one has to be bigger and bigger and bigger to give you the same exact results as you got the very first time you heard your subwoofer, or you had your first subwoofer experience. So anyway, I hope this has helped you out, and there's probably nothing wrong with your system. I mean, there could possibly be an issue with your system causing it to be a little bit quieter, but if everything still checks out perfectly and there's nothing wrong with it, it's just your expectations have been raised to the level of what you now have, so you have to do something about it. And there's no place better to do that than at Down for Sound. Guaranteed lowest prices, fastest shipping, best customer service, and we have 4 different types of same as cash financing on the website, making it easier than ever for you to get the system of your dreams today and pay it back over time with no additional cost to you. Appreciate you joining me in this video. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. I'll try to get to them. We'll see you in the next video. Later. Yo, what's up guys? If you want to see more of the hot content that you just saw in that video, be sure to follow me on all my social media channels, from YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. The Life of Christ is my handle on there. Also have Down for Sound Shop on Facebook and Instagram, and don't forget Snapchat is JPD4S. Check out all the hot content on there as well.